This is the championship game in the Big 10 Conference, a precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Temple Owls. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll just take a knee, drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Caught over the middle. It's Black. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Takes the handoff. It's Mason. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Temple. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. Only if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. With the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play, because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He breaks free. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield on 1st and 10. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run in the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Now, the quarterback has to understand in this cold weather, he can't make all the same type of throws under normal conditions. You got to know your limitations.
Now, the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. And Kirk gets Temple on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. Puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive in excellent field position. Here comes the Temple offense out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Testing the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Owls will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And the Owls are in the red zone now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
An extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Makes the catch in space. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Temple.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Temple. A Hail Mary prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers a chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Temple offense back on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and 10 now for the offense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Receiver in motion now. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's brought down there.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Can he make it to the marker? Jukes to get free. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
The sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Grab behind the line. It's splat. Nowhere to run, but corralling from no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
The receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Kirk hits Temple on top right now. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
In motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Black. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Anytime you're trailing like this in the fourth quarter, of course you've got to go for it on 4th down, and they get it done to extend the drive.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw yet again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. Now, they don't quite get it into the end zone, but you got to really feel good about this offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. Now, will they roll him out? Will they keep him in the pocket? They clearly need a touchdown late in the game right now, down by a possession.